still feel like I was, kind of part of the team and whatnot. So he allowed me to, still do layup lines and do like pre-shoot around stuff like that, which was special and something I remember.
Now that last year, was there a point where you felt 100% back, or did that just happen this year?
Mentally, yes. Physically, I can, kind of tell a little difference in my body and whatnot, and how I was moving and coming out.
This year?
Last year.
Okay.
But now this year, coming in, and I finally felt like myself more than last year, and just kind of understand that I just needed some time, and I needed a summer to get better and all that. Thank you.
March Madness, what does it mean to you? Just when you see those two words together.
Special. Shocking, unbelievable, games, people, players, just everything. It's the best time of the year for me, and I think for a lot of people, you get to watch basketball when you wake up, you get to watch basketball when you go to sleep. And I just obviously understanding that this is the best time of the year.
Several, after that UCLA loss, several of you said it was embarrassing for Michigan State. What has been done this week to correct those mistakes in a win-or-go-home situation?
Making sure that our energy is always there. Our energy and our effort, like, those are things that don't take any skill, like, it was, coming out there playing hard, making sure you sub in with energy, making sure you sub out with energy, making sure, you're talking to your teammates, make sure they're talking to you. Like, all of that little stuff, matters. Like, that can be the difference in a win or loss. It's not really, skill. Like, we'll probably put everybody's that in the tournament, played in the tournament is a skill team and a good team. They're there for a reason. So it comes down to the stuff. It's not all about just the skill. Like, you got to make sure you do the little things.
28th straight time that Michigan State's in this position. What's that legacy and tradition mean to you?
Great. Just, be able to be a part of something special and keep it going. Like, that's, something that I wanted to, make sure that I kind of keep going in any way possible, by winning games and taking care of our business and job. And credit to the teammates and the coaches. Like, they did a hell of a job with our scouting reports and our, giving us all the information we need to be successful. Like, without that, we probably, don't win half our games. So, and with them, the scout team, they were great for us, giving us looks and team looks, even sometimes running the plays better than the other team plays. So, like, that is, stuff that people don't see that really helps us throughout the season.
Appreciate it, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Going back to the assist record, I wondered, have you had many phone calls with Mateen or any of the great guards of the past?
A little, yeah. Mateen kind of texts me a lot, probably almost after every game or every other game. So,
what's the best thing he's ever told you?
He usually it's mostly motivation, like keep it going, get the guys together, go on a run, like just some of that stuff. So he always kind of motivated me and keeping me going. And Cassius texts me, Denzel. I talked to Denzel a little bit. So just to have those type of guys, being able to text and communicate with you is special. You wouldn't find it any and everywhere.
Growing up, did you have a favorite moment of watching March Madness, on TV or anything stick out that made you love basketball or March Madness?
No, I mean, I used to always kind of watch it in class on my computer, pull it up, even when I'm probably supposed to be doing some work, but the teachers never seen it, luckily. So now I'm being able to play in March Madness, which is special. So I had, I would make like 6-5 brackets, different teams winning, who I think will win, upsets and whatnot. But the older I got, the more I started to understand and know like how deep it is and who can be who and all of that stuff, and it just made it a lot more special. So just understanding that how valuable everything is in a tournament. So I don't have a special moment. One was pretty cool was when Duke played UCF and Taco Fall was playing. Like that was cool to see. I didn't really watch a lot of Taco Fall, like obviously, but when he was playing, it was like so that was a cool moment.
I can probably guess who you have at the end. Would you still sit down and fill out a bracket even when you're on the inside?
No, yeah, for sure. I for sure fill one out. Got Michigan State winning it all for sure, definitely. But
who's your Final Four?
I don't even know right now. But I don't know if I can say that. But I really honestly don't know from the top of my head. But I do still kind of fill out a bracket, for the fun of it, and obviously some realistic stuff that I think, like watching certain teams around the world, and what's I think would be a good matchup, what I think, a team. So I just love basketball, and just happy I get to play it. Grateful I'm still able to play.